Ann Shannon with the KWEV News. Welcome to the June broadcast. Let's begin with Amy Lines and the state of our Market Center.
Hi, this is Amy Lines, your Market Center Administrator, with this month's State of the Market Center. I'm sure you've all noticed a lot of new faces around the office lately, and that's because we're growing like gangbusters. Since January of this year, we have added 49 new agent partners to our family. We are doing our part to help Keller Williams Realty International achieve the goal of being the largest real estate franchise in North America. With just under 75,000 agents across the U.S. and Canada, KW is on track to take over that #1 spot this year. As far as production goes, I know this market is crazy, but you guys have been really busy. Through the end of April, our office has closed 655 units with a total GCI of $2,970,284. Almost $3 million in commissions has been earned in this office alone in just 4 months. Way to go get your unfair share of this crazy market. A quick culture update. Red Day was a huge success. Our Market Center teamed up with KW Integrity First and KW Legacy One to make a significant impact on 3 local and deserving charities. Thank you to all who donated their time, their money, and their much-needed clothing and household items. Your generosity made a huge impression on our local community. Just a reminder, we have officially transitioned from SureClose to eEdge My Transactions for our broker file storage and compliance review. Thank you to all who have attended classes and learned this new system. The overwhelming feedback has been positive. The system is easy to use and offers features like electronic signatures that you would normally have to pay for. If you haven't made it to class yet, there are 4 more opportunities in June. Also, be sure to catch my advanced eEdge class once you get hang of the basic system. Finally, I want to remind everyone that we have also transitioned to a new intranet system through KW.com. This is our local office intranet where you'll find your education calendar, broker documents, and our agent roster. Be sure to log in and set up your communication preferences as soon as possible. This system will replace our mass emails from the front desk as soon as I know that everyone is registered on the new intranet. If you haven't already done so, please log in to KW.com and go right here to the Market Center intranet. If you're not already on there, then you're missing messages from your local associates regarding referrals, new listings, and great market statistics. Check it out.
Hey, this is Adam Lee. We wanted to take some time to celebrate. We have our May cappers this month, which were Doug Royce and Diana Keller. Special happy birthdays to Diane Harden, Steph Martini, Sean Patterson, Tony DeAndrea, Tracy Coughlin, Darlene Emmert, Vicki Middlebrook, Garrett Lines, Jamie Thompson, Shirley Denton, Mamoun Aldalami, Monty Carrier, Robert Zarukian, Karen Johnston, Shanna Day, Randy Goff, Courtney Schaefer-Gorder, Elaine Sansusi, Gina Gomez, and Tracy Cook. We have 2 marriages to celebrate. Carla Brandt is now Carla England. Congratulations to Carla and Tim. Marty Benefield and Rick Sowers were married as well. Congratulations to Rick and Marty. We'd like to extend a special recognition to Doug Royce for being inducted into the Tempe All-City Association Hall of Fame. Way to go, Doug.
I'm Jeff Lucas. Each month, on the first Wednesday of every month, I do a residential real estate market data and trends report. And that's followed by stimulating war stories from our agents in attendance, the boots on the ground approach, who are actually out working the marketplace. This next meeting, what we're going to explore is there's some real anomalies in the marketplace right now. For example, similar properties in similar neighborhoods have quite a spread in pricing because we're in a transitional market. For example, right now in a market, in a gated community in Ahwatukee Foothills, and that's gated, 2-story homes are selling in the range of $105 to $110 a square foot. Whereas in Warner Ranch, a similar neighborhood but non-gated, they're selling for $130 a square foot. Now that's a difference for the same property virtually of $60,000 for that one home. And so in our next meeting we're going to explore why this is going on, because this is going on throughout the metropolitan area. And we are in a transitional market, and we're going to discuss and troubleshoot what strategies are best and most effective in this marketplace. So please plan to attend our next meeting on Wednesday, June 6th at 11 o'clock in the University Room.
Hi, this is Stacy Overton, your designated broker, and I wanted to take a couple of minutes to talk to you about some things that are going on in our market. As you know, we work in a dynamic market. It's constantly changing, and as professional real estate agents, it's our responsibility to stay current with everything that's going on. If you're not aware, the Armless has released a new exclusive right to seller rent. We commonly call this the ER. It will be in circulation and available on zip forms on June 11th. We will be teaching a class in the Market Center to go over the new document on June 8th. I look forward to seeing you in class so we can talk about this. It has gone from 3 pages to 7 pages, so be prepared. There's some learning to be done. I also want to take a minute to talk to you about fair housing. In June's broker hour, we're going to talk about a recent case that was settled with fair housing and how this impacted both the brokerage and the agent. It was an astonishing settlement, and I think that it's something that you will want to hear about. The last thing that I want to talk to you briefly is about a recent task force that's been established by the FBI and the Department of Real Estate, Department of Financial Institutions, and the Attorney General. And what's happening is they are taking a look at short sale flip transactions. And we have constantly been talking over the last year about A to C transactions. But now they've broadened that scope and they've included A to B to C transactions for investor flip properties. So join me in June at the broker hour, and we're going to talk about what this means for you, what this means for your investors, and what this means for our business.
I'm Karen Shannon. I'm one of the mentors here in the Keller Williams East Valley office. I wanted to share a story about one of your fellow agents. Sue Lindley is one of the new agents in our office, and she is mentoring with me. She has recently gone through an experience that she had no idea was going to teach her as much as it did. It all started on a Sunday afternoon when she and another agent in our office held an open house at one of my listings down in Santan Valley. Here's the list of things that she learned that all started on that one Sunday afternoon. How to hold an open house, how to build relationship with people coming through. There was a seller who lived down the street who came in and said, hey, we want to sell our house and we want to buy a new house. So in the course of that, she learned how to build that relationship, get the appointment. Then she and I sat down, we talked about how to price her listing and what paperwork she needed to do at the listing presentation. I went with her to do the listing presentation, then I walked her through inputting the listing. Then she ended up with multiple offers on that listing. Then she learned how to show properties with the same couple as a buyer. She learned how to submit a Fannie Mae offer online. She learned how to counsel her buyers in writing a strong offer because they got into several competing offer situations. She got the opportunity to build a relationship with other agents. And what is a CBS code? She now knows the answer to that question. She learned to negotiate through a low appraisal, how to conduct a final walkthrough, how to get her paperwork turned in on My Transactions through eEdge. She attended a closing, and this week she gets to learn how to pick up her first check. I was there with her through all of this, picking up her phone calls, taking her texts, answering her emails. That's what mentors are here for.
Now it's time for our tech tip of the month. Today we're going to talk about the attachment library in My Transactions. Here you can upload any PDF that you can incorporate to any of the loops that you create on My Transactions.
Here's what's happening in our Market Center this month. On June 14th from 9 a.m. to noon, our new technology and results coach, JT, will be teaching a continuing ed class in the university room. The class is called Leads via Social Media Marketing, and this is a class that counts toward your 24 hours of required education for your license renewal. There's also several sessions of Ignite each week, and of course we have the last few sessions of this round of Launch. There's several opportunities throughout the month to gather as a family. We have our market update on June the 6th, our partners meeting on June the 20th, and of course each is followed by lunch. Then there's a few very fun things the end of the month. The Foodies Club is on the last Thursday of the month, where we go to an interesting restaurant and try new foods. And then there's the Wine and Cheese Social. KW is different than other brokers. Come enjoy your family atmosphere and get to know other members of our family. I'm Karen Shannon with the KWEV News. Thank you for joining us for the June broadcast. Watch your email for weekly updates from the news team.